Hello and welcome! I'm Chaos the Kid, and this is episode 5 of my Let's Play of Ratchet and Clank. We're about to head out to the Blarg Tactical Research Station, but first I just wanted to show you... I mentioned you could shoot these guys. I, however, was miscorrect in saying they popped into a few bolts. I thought they dropped like 3 to 5 bolts. Turns out they drop nothing, but you can blow them up just to make yourself feel better about killing some more of the Blarg's robot drones. As you can see, there's an axe bot there. I had to log out, and I didn't have to, but I did log out, and I played the game a bit more to remember, because clearly I'm forgetting stuff. Although, in all fairness, as I think I've mentioned, this is actually something I'm not 100% sure, but it's been like a year since I played this game. I don't think I said that, but I have mentioned how I played the reimagined right before doing this, so that was a horrible mistake. Because on my playthrough, by practicing before this, when I went to the Blarg Tactical Station, I mostly remembered it, but then the next level I also played that, and there was quite a few things I was miscorrect about, and we'll get to those when we get there. But for now, we're gonna head out. I don't know why I keep pausing. I keep expecting their hopping to be a lot faster, so I can be like, pause, let it happen. We're gonna head out to the Blarg. This is just called the Blarg Station here in Nebula G34. So this is an interesting one. It's one of my favorites just because, like I mentioned, I gotta stop being like I mentioned. Because of all just the mad scientists. Like, mad scientists are one of my favorite tropes. Like, I love Frankenstein movies and games and stuff like that. And then games like Wolfenstein, where I guess I'll just say it because that's what they are. When the Nazis, I didn't want to just like mention that in a kid's game, but at the same time, I've been swearing and stuff, but the Nazis are all like doing crazy experiments and stuff and making like uber men and stuff. As games were like far out crazy mad science like that. Yeah. In case it's not obvious, I'm not making this for kids. That's why it's not listed as for kids. And you might be like, well, what is a kids game? Yeah, but lots of like teens and stuff, like that's when I watched a lot of Let's Plays, was in my teens. There's also a lot of adults also like watching stuff like this, so yeah, that's what this is mainly for. I'm gonna try to cut down swearing and stuff, because maybe I'll hopefully be able to get monetized at some point and start making money from YouTube. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think, like, but I'm also gonna try streaming. Oh my god, streaming. My goodness, I was looking at Steam before. I was looking at all my games. What a brain fart. So yeah, this has, the other reason why I like this, I'm just going to cut away from that thought. So yeah, I'm going to try, fuck it, I'll finish it. There I go swearing again. I'm going to try streaming various games soon, and hopefully, because you make better money faster from that, but I also want to keep doing Let's Plays. But yeah, so this level has 3 paths. It has this one, where you can...
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to a decommissioned Blarg warship. Our scanners indicate that there may be useful technology on board.
Yep. There's that. I actually don't fully remember. I just did it too. I don't know what she's talking about. Useful technology. Weird. Okay. I guess I'm just having a brain fart. I don't remember any useful technology out there. I'm honestly like, what the hell is she on about? This is another path. They don't really tell you about it. So me and my friends, we looked at this for the longest time. We couldn't figure out what the heck you're supposed to do here. Like, we tried to like trespass this thing. No, the grand secret is you decide to play a barbarian in your Pathfinder game and go smash. I know I should hit with a wrench when smash. Also, as a perfect Hulk reference, but I was like, Hulk too obvious. I'm gonna go back to my Pathfinder nonsense. And mainly just the point is you can wrench it, you can shoot it, you can do whatever you want with it. You just gotta break it in some way. And then there's this way, which is a trespasser, which I'll show you. That was not what I wanted. Yeah, so look at this nonsense. Look at this. This outer ring has like 2 lasers, 3 blockers. This one has 2 lasers, 1 blocker. And this one, it may look like I'm just trying to show you, but really, this is all you have to do. Just line up like that. Okay, weird. It didn't show the door opening. But yeah, so you just line up like that. It's very simple. But like that really shows you like all the crazy blocker stuff you can end up having to deal with. You can send Clank outside to explore the outside of the station. But that's not what I want to do right now. I want to go do the main mission because we're trying to find Chairman Drek. And we don't want to send Clank alone when Drek and his cronies couldn't be about, so we're gonna go together down this path. I tend to do the decommissioned warship bit later. Look at that monstrosity. This is another fun thing. The experiments are on the loose. Get back here. I'm trying to catch up with him. Yeah, oh god. As you can see, as they just fell from the roof, someone let the experiments out by accident, and so now they're terrorizing the space station. Personally, I say let them. You know, this is Blarg enemy territory. Let the little monsters devour all the Blarg. Unfortunately, they are also a threat to us, as you just saw. So those are alien swarmers? I don't know what makes them alien. Everybody's an alien in this game, and don't just mean the fact that they're alien to us as humans, they're alien to each other. Like, they're all from different planets. Like the Blarg... what's the Blarg homeworld card called? Card? My god.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available at any Gadgetron vendor.
You might be like, what's that, Chaos? Well, I'm going to go back and show you. I've realized I should have shown you, but it's a gun I do not care about. Oh my goodness. Alright, the Blarg homeworld, making fun of how I said card. It was a joke. I'm going to stop stuttering by episode 5. Remember, that was a joke. Alright, don't yell at me in the comments. I realize I'm still stuttering and messing up my words. And you might be like, that's not really a stutter, Chaos. I just mean like I'm fumbling my words and messing them up. Also, I don't remember what the Blarg homeworld is called. I assume it's just called Blarg, because they're the Blarg. And they don't really tend to get too crazy and creative with the names. Might be called something. We'll find out eventually.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I assume. This is the taunter she mentioned. It sucks. In my opinion, do not buy it. I'm sure there's lots of people who like to have fun with it. It really doesn't go well with my playstyle. As I said, like when I saw that power orb near the doorway, my thoughts were like hack it, tamper with it. That answer was Smash. Smash isn't normally my first answer, although I do default to it fairly often. My default is try to be a bit smarter and a bit tactical. That's why I like the blaster. I just said like twice in a row, like a crazy man. That's what I'm talking about, stumbling and stuttering. But I like the blaster's range. I think I did it again. And like tactical bomb placement. I love these little guys because you can send them out like this right before you pop this door. You can get them all ready for them. The taunter, it sends out like a sonic blast wave that I think it messes with smaller enemies. I haven't used it. I used it once. So this is even me having bad memory. I've used it once in my entire life of playing this game. I know it blows up boxes, but oh my goodness. Hello, friends. But yeah, if you see those hatches, they drop down. I remember that during my practice. Didn't remember now. But yeah, the taunter will explode boxes, and it won't really hurt enemies, but it will draw all enemies towards you, which is why I'm saying me smash all contenders isn't really my style. So the taunter doesn't really go well with me. So like I said, bought it once, never again. Oh, here's another mess up a thing. So I'm pretty sure you aim these two here. Just got to get these. See, there's not even a laser on this ring. It's just blockers. I'm pretty sure you just put them here, and that gets them out of the way. Yeah. There we go. Chaos, you just did this. I know, but I'm dumb, so it's hard to remember. Like, small, minor things like that. I really should have shown that. If you don't blow those boxes, I did it like more on instinct while talking. Just kind of autopilot. Alien swarmers come out of those boxes. Not a lot, just one per box in the middle. And then you just gotta fight. They're pretty easy, you know. You saw how they were. And you might... God, I also had a whole thing set up where I was just gonna be like, oh my god, look at all these bolts! Again, I just autopilot was like, oh god, they're gonna get me. Blow them up. But yeah, so basically this is just, the Blarg Tactical Research Station's, like, supply room / like, all their funding. Because this game doesn't really go on the idea that you're gonna have, like, credit in the future. Because this, you know, it was made a while ago. So, like, credit cards weren't really that common. And so, like, the idea of, like, cred sticks and stuff you'll see in a lot of modern sci-fi wasn't really a thing. I think it kind of was in some of the sci-fi, but it was more, like, not common, but it was more, like, in individual, like, stories. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in some things, like, not Star Wars itself, but in Star Wars-esque films and stuff like that. I'm just running back and forth because I'm trying to think about this. I'm doing a kind of... This is like episode 1 again. I'm kind of just like brain farting a lot. So yeah, these gas throwers, acid gas throwers, you can just kind of hop over them to get to these bolts way over here. However, if you keep going, you just end up at a wall here. So you gotta go back through them. But yeah, so credits don't really exist in this world. It's solid cash money in the form of those bolts. So I assume that was just like their funds that Chairman Drek gave them for the year. I just took it all like a freaking space pirate, which I love pirates, so I feel very good about that. I like glorified pirates, mind you, not real life. Even modern or just back in the day, real pirates sucked. They were just horrible men. But the glorified Pirates of the Caribbean style stuff, and you know, space opera, space pirates are super fun. So you can also just long jump, stretch jump, whatever you want to call it. It has the official name of stretch jump. Sounds weird. I prefer long jump. You just long jump across here and ignore the gas throwers. I normally jump over them for the fun of a challenge. Yeah, so then you just gotta hop up. I'm gonna get blasted here. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, I got twice. That's very bad. Luckily, there's 2 health things at the top. So yeah, other than me failing, that's not really that hard of a challenge if you actually care, but I was like, oh, there's health at the top. I'll just get that, so I normally don't bother dodging. But as you can see, they turn off, so you can time it correctly to hop through, but or you just do it my way, you know. Everyone's got their own style. Swing a shot across the top here. This guy comes up. I didn't really mention, these guys are the Blarg Space Commandos. They only appear a couple times, and as you've seen, their attack is they aim their gun at the ground and they shoot a fire wave at you. Very odd attack for something specifically meant to be in space. Oh, there we go. I blew those guys up in my test play. I did not know they were coming out. Oh, I knew that side was, because that's why I blew up the other side, because I was coming this side. They came out, so I blew up the other side. So I'm like, I know what's going on. But I didn't know for sure, so it kind of shocked me. But that was the swarmers in boxes. But yeah, as I was saying, fire is an odd weapon for... Here's another room, so I'm going to take a while before I kick it off. Oh, here's the, I forget their official name, but there are these metal lock boxes in the middle. Probably just like metal crates or whatever. They can't be beaten through with the wrench or shot with the guns. You need to blow them up with the bomb crates or your bomb gloves. Sorry about that. Another noise popped in, but popped in before I could get the menu up, so I had to cut there. But yeah, Chaos, you gotta stop flipping over your words there. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say, fire, odd weapon for something supposed to be in space, because fire doesn't really work too well in space. As you know, there's no air or oxygen to keep it burning. I know there is like some ways to like weld in space and underwater using other things than air as your whatever it's called, whatever the technical term for it, the fuel or whatever, the fuel for the fire, because fires needs like, it's got like I've learned that all in like a science class once, what it all takes to make fire. They got like all the technical terms, like it needs like a fuel, which is actually the air. You'd think that the wood? No, it's the air. And then it also needs like combustion and this and that. Okay, but yeah, so just been an odd weapon. As you can see, they're fighting inside, so it's not that odd, but still a bit weird. So when you pop these, they're powering both the door and these guys as containers. These are alien snappers. Once again, I don't know why they're specifically called aliens. Like, it's not like they're xenomorphs or anything. And then you just send out your little guys, they slam into them, explode, and stun them, then you just whap them with your wrench, or flamethrower them, or shoot them, or whatever you want. So this is a perfect example to show this off. I forgot to do this earlier. There we go, got some of that. I'll use them at a later point instead of just on these guys, because I realized I never showed off that weapon. I kind of silently showed off the Glove of Doom. Well, I showed it off last time, but you've seen I've silently shown off how it works in combat. Now you throw it, they come out, and then they just run into something and explode and blow it all to... I'm still trying to figure out if I should just say hell or not. I'm sure there's some religious people out there like, please, no! I don't know why I was full Italian there. Apparently I angered somebody in the Vatican. Oh God, please no, strike this man down! That's probably not a good Italian. I don't think it actually is Italian. That was the first thing I thought of. What am I doing? What am I doing voice-wise? I went back to kill this guy, but he's on the roof and won't come down. I can aim up. Oh God, I broke the light. Didn't expect that. I will not pay for damages though, because these are my enemies. But yeah, these little guys, they just Run into him, blow him straight to hell. Oh god, this guy's in a great ambush spot. He's one of the more tricky guys you ever have to deal with. Come on, there we go. Also, we just saw it there. Their fire waves can blow up your little guys, so little guys aren't the best to use on them. Little guys are a lot better on these things. Although, as I've shown multiple times, the Pyrocider is great for swarms of small enemies. Okay, I hit him once. I want to retreat so I can show off the suck cannon. This sucky gun. So as it said, it sucks up small enemies and fire them out as a high-speed, I think it said missile. I guess this is a technical term for what it does. You know, you say missile and you think like an actual rocket or something. But I guess a missile is actually just a technical term for like a flying projectile attack. And you might be like, what are you talking about? That's not true. It is. Back to, as I mentioned several times, that I play and I'm kind of in the culture of D&D and Pathfinder. They use the term missile for like arrows and bullets and stuff because monks have the ability to grab a missile attack. I did air quotes because it's a bit of an odd term. So yeah, we can get ammo back. I'm just gonna grab ammo really quickly. I'm gonna come back and get ammo again right after this for a certain reason. You'll see why. But yeah, so the suck cannon just like sucks them in and then uses that like built-up suction to just like pop them out air cannon wise at incredibly high speeds, and they explode when they hit the target. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I think there's a bit more noise happening, but I know that the mic's picking it up, and I don't really want to cut for every little thing. Alright, here's another room of dinguses. Okay, oh, what's that? It is a gold bolt! That I'm not gonna get, because I didn't say I was gonna get them. Bye. I'm kidding. It's right there. I'm gonna get that one. We'll see another one later on that I am going to ignore, though, because it's way off to the side. Sorry if that was loud in the mic. I had a bad itch on my neck. But, try to think if I was going to say anything else in this area. Oh, yeah, so this is the testing area I was talking about, that they let a bunch of the subjects out, the test subjects and stuff. So you can see all the open cages, and that's supposed to be, like, the reason why they're overrunning the facility. There's clearly been way more monstrosities than there are cages. However, I feel this over here that we were just in has something to do with it, because I feel like they were attempting to like expand or something, and or the monsters blew out the back of their cage and they like came back here, had those little alien swarmer babies, and then they took over, and that caused an outbreak. An outbreak of a disease? No, an outbreak of monstrosities. I'm gonna shoot this, because last time I got trapped behind it for some dumb reason. But yeah, that caused all the creatures to get out of their cells. I don't really know, it's never like, there's not no lore document you could find. I didn't mention it, because I thought it was pretty obvious. 2 energy cores, you blow them up, opens this door. This dingus is here, blow him up. Why did I say dingus? That's not the term I want to use. Sorry. I'm instinctually using insults, but I'm just like, those aren't the insults I want to use here now. Oh god, I got munched on. So you'll see me die the most here, and oh my goodness, they all respawned. Well, oh, I was going to say the little guys respawned, but no, big guys came back too. The suck cannon's fun. There's a bit too much setup for it for me to like it, like, as a main weapon. Like I said, it's fun, but you're like, go out of your way to find little guys, you know, like, run away from the big guys while you're getting ammo. I prefer just to use the bomb glove or the glove of doom or anything else to hit the big guys with. So you probably won't see me use the suck cannon. I'm going to replace it as soon as I get too many things. Too many weapons. Oh my god, things. But you're going to see me die the most in this facility, because for some reason the alien snappers are the bane of my existence in these games. They have like a lot longer range than I always think they do. And they're also faster than you give them credit for, so they'll get up on you and snap you at range. So yeah, because of them, I'll die more than most places. There's some places later on that you're like, Chaos, you died more there when I get to that point. But it seems these guys also have way more health than I give them credit for. And then a swarmer runs up behind me and bites me in the tuchus. Tuchus is a good use of that word. You know, my attempts to swear less. Yeah. So yeah, power core opens the door to your left, I guess. I was trying to think of a better way to say that, but because you might be like, you're like, what if I was over there? Well, you can't be over there until you blow up the door, blow up the core that gets rid of the gate to your left. Oh my goodness. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Once again, I just underestimate them. I don't know why. Like, I guess not even that I underestimate them. I'm like, oh my god, I know their range now. I can do this. And then they still just manage to sneak up on me. Go away, god. So you can just do this and take them out at range, but I try to get all fancy with it, get up close. And then they eat my face off. You little monstrosities. Yeah, so they got way more health, way more range, and way more speed than you'd ever think. See, look, they just tanked the little guys like it was nothing. It also seems inconsistent, oddly enough. I don't think it is. But for some reason, it just really seems like... Why are you like this? Little guy, why aren't you doing... So there's another weapon you get right in the next area. I really prefer it compared to these dumb little robots. Wow, I might only get through a third of this level. I guess I'm just projecting my anger onto these poor guys. But really, it's like, come on, dude, you were just running around his feet. So yeah, the weapon you get in the next world, very similar, but I like it more because it works better, at least in my opinion. I don't really want to spoil what it is. Suddenly there's a super weapon in the next area, but you can't really get that until much later on. So yeah, the Blarg Commandos aren't as tough. You want to pop? Weird, I've never seen this glitch before. And here I was kind of debating if I should re-record all this nonsense. I'm going to keep it just for that. I was probably going to keep it anyways, but... Welcome to my death. Welcome to my death egg zone, a humble death trap I call home. That's from one of my more favorite songs I found on the internet. That's a Sonic fan song, actually. Nothing to do with any of this. I was just more thinking I was talking about how I die here, probably most in-game, maybe some later on, just because there's so many tough enemies coming at you. I almost hit by on the...
Oh, that's a nice one.
The friggin' taunter, because I went too far right along this list. So yeah. Don't worry about me getting ammo. There's no hidden reason why I'm doing this. What are you talking about? So yeah, it's best to pop all the doors, all the electric gates. I don't want to call them doors. Electric gates, double health. Go back, get some ammo. Because in this next area, we get to fight the Alien Queen. Welcome to the first boss of the game. Later games have a lot more bosses more often. In fact, like, Going Commando has like 2 bosses. She's already at 2/3 health. I could use the suck cannon for this. I'm just going to take them all out. Going Commando has 2 bosses in the first world. Like, technically, you gotta like get a gadget, come back for the second. But still, it's like you get way more boss fights and stuff in that game, and just in all later games. You deal with much more nonsense. Not that I'm really complaining, like, it makes, like, sense that the world just is, the galaxy isn't overrunning with super monsters all the time. Yeah. This is a great weapon for her, because you just keep running and throw out your little monsters. You don't even have to, like, ever shoot her directly. Oh, yeah. Power Decider is also a great one if you can get head-on with those alien snappers, because as you just saw, you just keep blasting it, and he just stays at range. However, sometimes you'll if you get a little too close, you'll get in his range and you just snap your face off. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, no fanfare for taking her out. She just disappears. This door opens, however, allowing you to continue on through the facility. That's the one thing I don't care for. That I'm like, that's a little annoying. That you don't get any fanfare or anything. She just goes down off screen. Well, you know, I was about to say off screen. If you shoot her, she'll go down in front of you, but if you're doing my way, she goes down off screen, and you don't know she's dead until the health bar disappears. But yeah, you get to continue through the facility up here, and we, there's some alien snappers. They don't seem interested in us, though. They're going off to the side. Why would that be? Look at that. It's one of the scientists the Blarg hired. Hired? God, I'm so dumb. Hopefully this stuttering and my dumb voice mess-ups. Not my dumb voice. I like my voice. But just my like, and ahs will stop eventually. Yeah, so these are scientists. All the guys are trying to eat them because they're horrific monsters, and this proves that they are against the Blarg. Like, they're just monsters roaming in this facility, killing anything they want. I don't think they ever really attack each other, which, like, considering how these are alien snappers, or these are alien swarmers, I'm gonna leave because I want to talk before there's a cutscene if you save them. Sorry about that. It seems very uncharacteristic to just walk away. But yeah, they're called alien snappers, and the other guys are aliens. Those are alien swarmers. There's alien snappers, and we just fought the alien queen. So I think they might be related in a way. So I guess they're all like one big mega species taking over the system.
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-whit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
Alright. Sorry there, I talked during the beginning of the cutscene, but I was just trying to get it out, because I know you probably don't like me standing around talking, but I do want to get some things out and explain some certain things. I guess I could have explained them now afterwards, but I might have forgot them like the dummy I am. So he wants you to buy the grind bites for 2,000 boots. The grind boots for 2,000 bolts. So these, in this game, they got some good sections. This first example section sucks. In later games, though, in Going Commando, they were my favorite. They were one of my favorite things. They weren't my absolute favorite thing, but they were one of my top favorite things in Going Commando. And then just throughout the series, I love all the grinding sections, except for this first practice one, which is like, here, you're a baby, do it.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
You've got the grind boots. Grind boots let you travel on rails like this. Just jump onto the rail and grind.
Wow, she explains things like I do. The grind boots let you grind. You know, on ladies in the club. No, that's horrible, please. Please, no. But yeah, so this is just a straight line. You don't need to do anything. You can hop for some bolts here. Later, though, you gotta like flip from rail to rail and hit mines and stuff out of your way. So later it gets really intense, and again, throughout the whole series, you use it fairly often. Kind of interesting, though, they wouldn't exist without Chairman Drek pretty much doing like the crazy emperor thing, where he's just like, money for everything, research whatever you want at this facility. Like, how do grind boots take his help his guys take over the galaxy? They don't. That's the answer. But fun fact, though, if you go to your gadgets menu and you equip them, Ratchet will automatically use them when you jump on a rail, but you can equip them, and they'll be on his character model, so now you actually have boots. I can only imagine they would be clanky as all hell, though, walking across metal floors, considering the bottom is just metal to hook onto and grind along the rails. Yeah, so, if I remember correctly, I want to do this one next. However, I'm at the end of my rope here. I'm going to try to aim for 30 minutes. I think I just forgot to finish a sentence just now. What was I thinking? I just think like the grind boots are really nice. God, sorry about that. I had to chalk? I just had to chalk, you know, as humans do. We just chalk every now and again. I just had to cough and choke at the same moment there. Hopefully, I managed to suppress it. But yeah, so the grind boots, way better in Going Commando. I was going to say everything was better in Going Commando because that was my first one, all-time favorite. Even when I played the others, I always defaulted back to playing Going Commando a dozen times. But it does show up in all the other games, and it's really fun. They're always just fun little sections of... It's really just an on-the-rail, like, shooter puzzle challenge of hopping. You gotta pick the right rails, hit the right things. You gotta, like, hit little, whatever they're called, those, like, train-style track changers to open up doors and stuff as you go along, so... You'll see this all later, very fun stuff. However, I always is it overestimate or underestimate? I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I always think it's going to take a lot longer. Like, I thought I'd be able to do this whole facility is my point. Jesus, that's stumbling over my words. Episode 5. Thank goodness I was joking. But some people are still going to take me serious and be like, you're still stumbling, Chaos. I always think these episodes are going to get me through a lot more of the level. They're not, though. This was only like a third of it. To be fair, I guess it was more half. The next 2 sections are very short. Probably do them in another episode. And then the next planet in the next episode. But for now, this will be it. If you liked all that nonsense, including my absolute flummox there at the end, please like. If you want to see more of this, I really shouldn't insult my own work. It's great stuff. I'm doing my best. I deserve all the praise. Not all the praise. I deserve the praise worthy of what I'm doing. So if you did like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I know you're like, Chaos, you're getting a pretty big head there. But I'm not saying like, I'm gonna do one more outro after this. I'm not saying you should like this. I'm saying if you did like this, then thank you very much. And please hit the like button if you want to see more of this nonsense. Once again, an insult, but I'm just going to keep going because it's my third outro. If you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe. If you want to go the extra mile to help me out, you can check out my... I've really got to stop doing that. It's a horrible thing, even in videos. But also just like in real life, just going in your sentences. Oh well. Personal things I'm going to work on. This is my first playthrough. It's gonna... yeah, Chaos, you're deviating again. I am. My first playthrough, it's gonna be just complete nonsense. I'll get better as I go, though. But if you want to support all this nonsense, going the extra mile, you can check out my Patreon. I only got $1 a month, so you don't even have to... it's not a lifetime subscription. You can just sign up for a few months and cancel after a little while. It would really help me out, although just watching the videos really help me out. So if you don't have the money or you just don't want to, that's completely fine. Watching helps out a lot, so just like watching this playthrough is insanely helpful. It'll help me get recognized on YouTube. I'm just trying to move around so there's something for you to see, so I'm not just stock still. But it helps me get recognized, so thank you very much for that. And this incredibly long outro is bye for now. I'll see you guys next time.